Breaking news, the Atlanta Falcons have just signed cornerback Antonio Hamilton from the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this move does a lot for the Atlanta Falcons. Number one, the big idea is it brings depth to a position that the Atlanta Falcons truly desperately need. They lost Jeff Okudah this year in offseason, and they don't have that much depth at the quarterback position. So you sign Anthony Hamilton. He is a veteran-savvy quarterback. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of production, but he knows how to play the game. You don't really have to worry about him. He has some starting experience, and he's played his last 3 years at Arizona, and they loved him there. Like I said, no, he's not your big-time lockdown corner, but he's a serviceable corner that you can utilize. You can throw out there when you need depth in a certain situation. I also think that this allows them to have a mentor in the room. He's 31 years old. He's been in the NFL 8 seasons. He's seen a lot. He knows how to be a professional, and this helps train some of the young guys coming up to be a phenomenal corner. I also will say this. It goes to my last point. They bring in a veteran to train up who? Young guys. AJ Terrell's been there some years, so he doesn't need training. So this means that they're going to get a corner in the draft. You bring in a veteran, you bring in a young guy to learn underneath him. There you go. Like I said, this move, Antonio Hamilton, will bring you depth, but also bring you veteran mentorship for that corner that you're going to draft. I think in the first or second round, it just honestly depends. Now, like I said, I like this move for Atlanta. Number one, you bring depth to a position where you just really don't have that much depth. Number two, you got a valuable starting veteran for pretty much cheap. I know they haven't released the deal, but I guarantee it's pretty cheap. And number three, locker room guy. You haven't heard about him with the off-field issues, and that's good because he's a good veteran guy. He knows the system. He's played for Arizona. He has some experience, and this, that, and the other, I think it's a good pickup. So glad to see Atlanta getting somewhat, not even aggressive. Glad to see Atlanta signing some positions of need. I think they're going to spend a lot of time evaluating talent in the draft to add additional depth. But I think this move not only adds depth, it adds a veteran presence in a locker room that needs a lot of veterans to go around this young, really good core. So that's all I see in this move. I really like this move. Nothing, it doesn't change anything too much, but these are the small moves that you need to make happen. This also allows Terry Fontenot to go in the draft and get the best player available, not necessarily draft for need. And I think that's super important, especially in a draft where quarterbacks can fly off the board, and there's a lot of good non-quarterback positional players that are coming off the board in that 8th pick that the Atlanta Falcons have. So it's good to see this. It's good to see a small move, but these small moves can add up, and I'm glad to see this. But if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more of these videos, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.